Iowa State were.
Seawit Recreational Center is up and running again after recovering from the floods.
And later, see what E-Week is and what it means to you. All coming up tonight on Newswatch. Good evening and thanks for joining us.
The ISU campus is mourning the loss of an important man and former professor. He was a legend in the world of broadcasting, and he was from this neighborhood. Iowa newsman Jack Shelley passed away Tuesday at the age of 98.
He covered World War II, worked at WHO radio and TV until teaching journalism here at the Greenlee School in the 1960s. Greenlee School professor Tom Beal worked with Shelley for a number of years, and he says that experience left an impression on him.
Very sweet person, but tough when it came to things that he cared about.
Shelley was a founding member of the National Organization for Broadcast Journalists, now known as RTDNA, the Radio Television Digital News Association. He served as its third president. Funeral and memorial services have not yet been announced. Now, students of the east side of campus can finally work out again. The Lead Rec Center finally opened today after being closed after a flood in August. It took crews over a month to get the building cleaned up. Employees were waiting to run tests for bacteria before opening the facility again. Now, not everything in Lead is ready to go. The turf and racquetball courts will be closed until they are repaired.
Traveling around the world is a dream to many, and today, hundreds of students gathered to learn more about international learning. The 2010 Study Abroad Fair introduced many aspiring students to fulfill their dreams of world travel in one place. The fair took place today in the Great Hall with returning alumni as well as travel directors pitching their boastful adventures to many. Over 70 stands were placed in the hall today. Students can study abroad any semester, including summer and spring break. Through these organizations, students are able to travel to countries including Panama, Belgium, Brazil, and many other destinations around the world.
Engineer Week is here and festivities are ramping up. Both the August floods are changing a few details in the career fair normally held inside Hilton Coliseum.
As of right now, the engineering career fair is looking really good. We'll have plenty of companies there. The career fair will be held in tents outside of Sheeman. It is a little different this year because Hilton and Sheeman had the flood damage to them. So we have a very nice tent system set up. It'll be from noon to 6 o'clock on Tuesday. The tents are air conditioned. They have nice floors in them. So that's something we're looking forward to. The career fair is not going to take any damages whatsoever from the flooding. Unifying Engineers
Other activities planned for the week
engineering
include free Jimmy John sandwiches for all ISU students on Friday from 11 to 1 east of Marston Hall. The Engineers Charity Ball will be Friday night in the MU from 7:30 to midnight. Tickets are $10. On Saturday, comedian Reggie Watts will be in Stevens Auditorium. That's free for all ISU students. And the big career fair is Tuesday in tents just south of Sheeman.
Iowa State's homecoming is more than just a football game. For some, it will mean a lot of money. Iowa State seniors can apply to be on Cardinal Court. The top male and top female on the 10-person court will win a $500 scholarship. You've got some time to apply. Applications aren't due until Tuesday, October 5th. You can apply online at isusalc.org. Do you want to watch summer blockbusters for free? Twice a week, the Student Union Board at Iowa State, or SUB, features films that have not yet been released to video. Every Thursday or Sunday night at 7 p.m., interested students can go to the Memorial Union to catch a film. Upcoming films are The Prince of Persia on September 16th and 19th, Grown Ups on September 23rd and 26th, and The Karate Kid on September 30th and October 3rd.
Now, Rachel, it seems that they've been predicting rain the past couple days, and it didn't really come until last night. What's the weekend forecast got for us?
Well, it looks like after a feeling like fall day we had today, rain is in the forecast for this weekend, but it's still up in the air, much like these past few days. Nothing prolonged or severe, but I wouldn't put those shorts away quite yet because it looks like a warm-up is headed our way by early next week.
Coming up after the break, we will see how one campus group is helping students protect themselves online.
You're watching Newswatch.
And we'll take a look at our forecast, what's in store for us for the next few days. Current conditions, we're sitting at 62 degrees, so it does feel like a nice mild fall day. We're actually seeing some peaks of sun this evening. We didn't see much in the way of that today, but looking around the area, temperatures in the mid-60s or so, so much cooler than what we saw the past couple of days. And looking at the low temperatures today, is that low temperatures? Those are not. Low temperatures today, not too bad. A lot cooler than what we saw yesterday. We saw around the 80-degree mark, but high temperatures, mid to upper 60s. A little bit warmer off to the east here, 69 over in Davenport. And looking at the temperatures around the state now, we're seeing around the 60-degree mark, 61 in Carroll and as well as Fort Dodge, and off to the east here, 62 in Marshalltown and 63 down in Pella. And looking at our forecast winds, we saw that cold front push through, cooler air behind that, and it looks like we are going to see a chance of rain headed into the weekend. So I would get your umbrellas ready for that. For tonight, not too bad of a night ahead of us. A little bit chilly, so I would bring a sweatshirt if you're headed out to the library tonight. 50 degrees here, and looking ahead to tomorrow, a couple more degrees than what we saw today, around 74 degrees, maybe a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So I would either put your hood up or bring that umbrella with you. And looking at the week ahead, it looks like we are going to see a warm-up for early next week into the 80s on Monday, 85 degrees for Monday. So what I said before, don't put those shorts away quite yet, because it looks like Monday you might need them again.
Thank you, Rachel. Computer security is becoming more of an issue these days, especially for college students.
One group on campus is teaching students security one mouse click at a time. ISU TV's Rachel Beagle has the story.
Once a week, around 100 students take a break from their free time to attend a lecture. These students aren't receiving any credits and they aren't getting paid. They are just passionate to learn how to stay safe on the internet. The Information Assurance Student Group at Iowa State, or IASG, teaches students how to improve their online presence by stepping up their online security. Club President Matthew Sullivan compiles a lecture for each week, ranging in a variety of topics from hacking to passwords. Sullivan hopes that his club will make people more aware of what they are doing on the internet.
I'm not asking people to remember this on an hourly basis, but just keep security in the back of your mind. It's something that really does affect everybody. And it's always easy to just say, this won't happen to me, until it does.
Iowa State freshman Kevin Engel attended an IASG lecture and had this advice to share with students.
Very protective of all your stuff, and especially your passwords. And people are not as trustworthy as they might seem.
Interested students can check out the Information Assurance Group at their next meeting, which will be held on Tuesday, September 21st at 5:15 in Room 1, Carver Hall. Reporting for ISU TV, I'm Rachel Begley.
Thanks, Rachel. For more information on the Information Insurance Group, go to www.iac.iastate.edu/IASG.
The Ames High School Band is finding a creative way to keep its program alive. They're calling it Band on the Run. It's a 5K run being held this Saturday at the Ada Hayden Park in Ames. Now, this isn't a normal 5K, though. You get live entertainment along the route. Members of the Ames High School Band will be playing pep tunes to keep the runners going. Funds will be going to the endowment fund for the Ames Community School District bands.
Coming up after the break, see how the women's volleyball team did against Nebraska yesterday. You're watching Newswatch 18.
The Ames High School gym was jam-packed with fans for arguably the biggest volleyball match of the year Wednesday night. The sold-out partisan crowd left disappointed, however, as the Nebraska Cornhuskers defeated the Cyclones in 4 sets. ISU had 5 set points in the fourth, but could not convert them. Junior Carly Jensen led the Cyclone attack with 17 kills and 17 digs, both career highs. The Huskers were led by Lindsay Lick's 15 kills and 2 solo blocks. The Cyclones' next match is Saturday on the road against Missouri at 3 o'clock. Leave the past behind. That is exactly what the Iowa State football team wants to do this week after the loss to Iowa. The Cyclones have to get right back on their feet as they open Big 12 play this Saturday. Iowa State will battle the Wildcats of Kansas State at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Iowa State lost a heartbreaker last year as the Wildcats blocked the game-tying extra point late in the fourth quarter. The key for Iowa State this year will be slowing down the Kansas State running game. The Wildcats are averaging nearly 260 rushing yards per game, and running back Daniel Thomas has found the end zone a total of 4 times in the young season. Kickoff at Arrowhead is scheduled for 11 a.m. Saturday, but if you can't make it down for the game, it'll be nationally televised on Fox Sports Net. The Cyclone men's basketball team received good news Wednesday about one of their transfer recruits. Senior Darian Anderson has received a waiver from the NCAA to make him eligible to play in the upcoming season. Known as Jake, Anderson transferred to Iowa State in May from Northern Illinois University. He averaged 16 points, 16 and 5.4 rebounds in 2009. Coach Fred Hoiberg was not available for immediate comment. And Hall of Fame wide receiver Jerry Rice will have his jersey retired Monday night in San Francisco. Rice will be honored at halftime of the 49ers Monday night game played in San Francisco for several years before making temporary stops in and Seattle before his retirement. Rice holds nearly every significant record in NFL history, including just over 1,500 receptions and hauled touchdowns in his career. The 49ers will battle the New Orleans Saints Monday night on ESPN.
All right, thanks, Dan. Quick prediction score. What do you think it's going to be?
For the Kansas State game?
Yeah.
Iowa State 24, Kansas State 21.
24-21. I'll hold you to it. I will hold you to it.
It's a bold prediction,
Very
for sure.
bold prediction. All right, that'll do it for Newswatch tonight.
Join us again Sunday night for an update from this weekend and a preview for the coming week. Have a good night.